Jack Wong, FARIBAULT is your first ride on Wednesday evening. Looks a very winnable race, Jack.
Yeah, he's been doing such a good training. The program has been doing very well. His form is much better than earlier on. Yeah.
You've trialled him up 3 times. What's been your overall assessment of the horse from his trials?
Yeah, because we take time on him. Because in the beginning he was just kind of laid back and the action was just okay. But after a couple of trials, he just improved, and I've been looking forward for this race. Yeah.
The connections, obviously Pierre Chung, who's giving you plenty of support. They put blinkers on. How did that decision come about? Was that sort of a team effort? Did you suggest them to him, perhaps?
Yeah, we discussed together, and because we won on 1,000 meters on Wednesday, and we tried to get him keep up with the pace easier. Let's say if tomorrow will be like if 1,200 meters, probably we won't have the blinkers, but 1,000 meters just put the blinkers on and then give him a good focus, good early speed.
And obviously he is fresh up this season. On his last run, when we last saw him, I mean, that form's worked out really well. I went back and had a look, and quite a lot of winners have come out of that race since.
Yes, like a few ways. During this summertime, his action was just okay, and his medical history is not shining, but look, he's doing very well since with PN, and we've been like taking time to give him time to come back.
And for you, I mean, to get that support from Pierre, obviously you've ridden a winner for him this season. He's giving you rides going forward. That's always a good thing, given that his horses are racing so well.
Yeah, I very appreciate his supporting. He tried his best to give me more horses to ride, to race. Yeah.
And Jack, just sort of on a different sort of note, obviously after the weekend, I mean, we're fortunate to be talking to you, I suppose, because there was that really nasty incident in race 9 at the start for you. You're all okay, I presume, and just talk us through what happened exactly. I mean, it looked worse than it obviously transpired.
Yeah, it's just jump out, the horse stumble, and then I lose the balance, and then I just kind of like fold it off, and then I keep hold on it until the horse around me go past, and then so I got a clear better room to escape, and then wish for the luck end when I fall off, and luckily nothing's broken, everything is intact, and yeah, I just recover fast and then ready for Wednesday race.
John Beauty TYCOON will have his first look around Happy Valley on Wednesday night. He's been doing a good job in his recent runs.
Yeah, he's been consistent, little horse. He's a couple of times been a little bit unlucky, but he's managed to win a race, and I think that he's ready to go on with it. Happy Valley might suit him. He's got good speed, and I think there's some pace on for him. He might be more comfortable there.
He's had the hood and pacifiers on for his last couple of starts. Do you feel that they've improved him some?
Well, I think he was just in a race that wasn't fast run. Chartini can get a little bit too keen, so the hood might have slowed him down a little bit and made him a bit more manageable. But I think his tempo is important for him. If they go quick enough, which they normally do at Happy Valley, I think he'll be fine.
Perhaps those turns might just keep him interested as well.
Yeah, he'll have to concentrate to get around those corners, but I think he'll handle it.
He's had a recent trial, John, as well. Looked to trial really nicely.
Yeah, it was only a few runners in it, and it was nothing to get a guide on, but he just needed the exercise, and we thought that he trialled well enough, and he seemed to pull up well after the trial, and he should be ready to go back to the races.
Another good gate as well. I suppose that's certainly going to be no detriment to his chance.
Of course, it's always a help at Happy Valley. So, yeah, he should be a reasonable chance of winning a race like that. I think he's got the class to handle that sort of assignment.
Yeah, interesting. He might go that way. And just finally, obviously, with all your experience here in Hong Kong, John, is it a necessity for a horse to have a look around Happy Valley before he runs there? I mean, this guy hasn't. So.
I think it certainly helps. Yeah. That's for sure. Even a trial or a race of some description certainly helps them if they've been there. But with a good draw and plenty of speed on in the race, that might be enough to allow him to get away with it.
Angus, VIVA Popcorn is one of your rides on Wednesday night at Happy Valley. didn't get all the luck last time. Just talk me through the race from the get-go, because there was that very awkward stumble into that first turn.
Yeah, the first stop, probably the outside horse got a bit tight there, so the horse lost the balance, lost a little bit energy in the first stop after injury. So it's looking forward to get improved in the second up.
He carries the same weight as last time. I mean, just on that run last time out, I mean, he boxed on quite well in the circumstances.
Yeah. The first stop, probably the fitness not 100% yes. So I reckon that after the first stop, this stop will be improved a lot, and we draw barrier 9, and probably will be put it back and trying to get him relaxed, and he must be hit the line very strong.
Has he improved in his work since that first stop?
Yeah, I get up him last week, and he get up very well, and didn't feel any injury. He happy, so it's good.
You haven't been riding at Happy Valley all that long, but you have had a winner there. What has your experience been like of the city circuit? I mean, you did refer to it, I think, in an interview as some of the tracks in South Australia.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy riding around there at this stage?
Yeah, 100%. So this Wednesday will be C-Cross. So I would say probably it will be a bit tight in the turn, sharper, and I reckon I look at the film and it looks like in the straight will be open. So I think should be easier to get a clear run.
Lyle Rainbow won a good race for you last time out. Back to the valley he goes, and up in trip as well.
Yes, from last season he's matured a bit mentally. He's become a lot easier to work with, and his start this season just showed that 1,000 meters we knew was too sharp, but we had to get him off a starting point, and he was only half a length off them out the gates, and then obviously lacked a little bit of that speed, but I liked the way he worked into it on the turn, and he sustained a run to the line. So obviously going to be more comfortable over the 6 furlong, and with the run under the belt, he should be good to go.
There's plenty of tempo in that race last time. Would that have sort of played to his strengths or played against him, do you think?
It could have gone either way. The thing is, he wasn't out of his comfort zone. Although I wasn't in touch, I just had to make sure that I got him to carry on travelling and ride him to finish off best he could. So I think he could have adapted either way, and I think the same with Wednesday night.
He's got another good gate as well, so I guess the fact that he was able to sort of jump with them and sort of get himself into a good spot is going to play to his strengths as well.
Yeah, that's certainly a bonus. He did have a few queries on his jumps last season, but I think he has got better in that aspect. So as long as he jumps well and maintains a position, he should be a contender here.
You've had quite a bit to do with this horse, I've noticed, in his track work, etc. Did you feel he's sort of maturing all the time as a racehorse?
Yeah, and he can be a bit quirky before and after work, and I've just got along well with him. So, rather keep busy than sitting on the bench. I like to get on him in the mornings and enjoy taking him out for his work.